Hey, we're back. I'm just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start. All right. We're gonna just start with doing some origami. Let me turn this down so it doesn't get feedback. So, to do this, there's just there's a lot of things you could do. You could either get origami paper, which I have, or you can do this, which is today we're just gonna be doing some random origami. Basically, grab your piece of paper, and we'll get back to that. If you don't have origami paper and you want to follow along with this, everything except for the paper airplane, you just want to fold this. Probably want to use blank printer paper, but fold this like that so that it meets the edge and you get this triangle. And then, this takes less time, but if you don't have scissors, you can do just cut it with scissors. But if you don't have them, you can also do this along the edge where you fold against the line, crease it, then refold it the other way. Then do that again. And then once you do it enough, this might not be enough, but you get this cut pretty clean. Don't need that. So I'm not going to be using this because I have actual origami paper, but if you do have anything that's not that expensive, this came in a kit. There's a lot of paper in here. And basically, we're going to start with easy to hard. I'll just go with plain paper. Depending on what I'm doing, I'll make it bigger or smaller. I'll stick with this. So, I'll put the scissors away. If you want to get your paper out, do what I just did. And then let me announce this stream is live. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Alright, basically to start off, we're going to just start off with the most simple, basic paper cup, which actually does work for a couple seconds. It's more decorative. You can use it for pencils and stuff. You start off with your paper like this. Fold it from corner to corner. Kind of having a chat. Hey, Elisa. I don't even know if I said that correctly. It's Geocache. Hey. Welcome. How to make a duck? Well, I can make a swan. They're pretty related. I'm going to make a swan, actually. Basically, just do this and then grab the corners and cross them over like this. Oops. And this just fold down these edges. You got the most basic thing. Paper cup. It looks nicer if you grab this pouch here and tuck this in. And then this just can be folded inwards instead. Oops. There. Paper cup. Oh, we're going to move on to next thing, which is a paper water bomb. Slightly more complicated, but it works as a water balloon. It actually works pretty well. It takes a little bit more steps, but it's pretty easy. To start off, you want to just fold this way, get a little crease, but not too much. Fold the other way. This will just help you after. Fold diagonally. And then fold the other way diagonally. So right now you see there's creases everywhere except for along this line. So you just really, after you fold, it should look something like this. And then this is where it's a little, you want to find the edges that naturally want to go in like this, like these want to go out the other way. And just tuck them, just grab them and push them down. And then push this, might need to adjust it a bit. Hold it where it creases and then just push it down. And it should form by itself. And you can just make a little adjustments. Okay, now you got something like that should look like this. There's two flaps on each side, and it opens like this. Then when you're done with that, you want to fold in these. So from here to the top. So the flat side's on the bottom, and then you fold these up. Then flip it over. And do the same thing. Okay, so now you should have these flaps folded like that on all the sides. Then you take these corners and fold them in towards the center. Zoom in a bit. Yeah, take the corners and fold them into the center. Usually they don't line up perfectly, but flip it and then do the same thing. Pretty much repeating the same steps on both sides for these last steps. There you go. And now all you need to do now is, you see, the sides were this. See, there's a pocket now. Grab these. There's extra flaps. So there's this one. Then there's the middle. And then there's the last one. Grab this one and fold it right here so that it's a little triangle. And then open this. Tuck it inside. Then repeat with all the other corners. find where there's the pocket and then push down. Make a smaller triangle. Push down and then tuck it in. And then after you tuck these, you want to crease it. So push down hard so it flattens it out and it won't come out. And after that, you're done. You should have flaps, and then you have this hole right here. The other side is completely closed. You have this hole, and all you have to do is blow in, and this one's a little small. Let's try to puff it up. Alright, blow in it, and you get this ball. After you blow it up, you can then, if you want, fill it with water, and it'll soften, and then you can throw it. But this is... Or you could, like, flick it around like a football or soccer ball. Next, we're going to make a paper ninja star, which requires 2 pieces of paper, and actually, you only need 1. You will make 2 out of this one. First, you're going to fold them in half. I might mess this up. Hopefully, I remember how to make a paper ninja star. Just do the thing we were talking about. This is the most precise way of cutting. It takes a little bit of practice so that you can not rip the paper, but you could tell when it gets a little weak. And then you just make a little starting rip. And there. You have your 2 pieces of paper. These ones are going to be rectangles, so. Then you want to fold this in half on itself. Then fold it into the center. Ooh. And then fold this side into the center. And this is a little small. I might have to replace it with different paper, but you should have this strip. Do it with the other piece of paper. I'll just do it off camera real quick. Just do the exact same thing. Folding the edges into the center, and then the other side. And fold it in half. Now you should have 2 pieces like this. You're just going to fold these in half. And then the other one, well, fold this in half. Then you want to grab the sides. Actually, I'm going to get a bigger piece of paper. They're kind of small. I'm going to use full sheets of notebook paper for this. I don't have any printer paper with me right now, but these ones, this one you could just make out of straight notebook paper. You can do it the other way. It's too small for me to really show that well. So it'll be much easier for me to show. So, readjust the camera. So, grab your 2 pieces of notebook paper. Grab one of them. Basically do the same thing. Fold it in half. Fold these sides into itself. Notebook paper is actually the correct dimensions for this, so. Fold these in half. And that should be the correct dimensions. Do it with the same on the other piece of paper. It's a lot easier to handle too, these big pieces. Fold it in half. There. Now from here, you want to fold this in half. Crease down the center. So you have this center line. Then grab this and fold it over so that it makes this shape. Then grab this side, just twist it and fold it over so it makes this finished shape here. Then flip it and fold these edges so that they make triangles. This is a little extra. It was not the right dimension. I think you gotta use A4 printer paper, but it still works. You just cut the extra off. Basically, you want to fold it so that from if you just followed these steps, the tab should be on the right side. Technically, shouldn't need scissors for origami, but it was not the right dimension. So set that aside and do the same. Almost the same, actually. Don't do the exact same steps with the second piece of paper. This time, instead of folding this side this way, you want to fold it this way. And then fold the bottom side this way. So you get a different shape. Then do the same by making triangles. This one will just be folded down. Then turn it. This one will be folded down. And when you cut these, you make these two shapes, which when you put the flaps up, and they should be going different directions. Okay, I messed it up. The second piece of paper should go this way. And then this way. So basically opposite. Do the opposite, do the opposite. And then they're folded the other way too. Okay, I kind of messed that up. I forgot. Now, they should, when the flaps are up, they should be going, no matter what you do, opposite directions. Now, you want to grab the sides that have flaps. Flip them over and then face them until they look like this. Like a windmill. So this side is down, then this side has the flaps up. And here, grab this side. Actually, I'll start here. You just want to fold. Oh, that was the last step. Just fold these into each other so that you get this. This will just, so now you can flip these folds, tuck them. There. Now this is what, you can see the shape now. Ninja stars here. Now you just want to tuck them into each of the flaps. So from this side, you have to tuck this one into this gap. They all hold each other in. So now there's this. You want to lift up this flap. Tuck this into here. Tell me if I'm going a little fast. And then flip it around, and there's 2 flaps. You just want to tuck this one into here and tuck this into that. And there you go. You can hold it like this. Got your ninja star. Pretty simple, and also if you memorize how to do it, you can do it anywhere. Once you learn all these, they'll be really easy anywhere. So we have these so far. Water bomb or balloon. This is also, to make this, is also the base for many other projects, so it's a good one to learn. Then cup and ninja star. For our final, oh, I dropped something. We are going to, for our final thing, we're going to be doing a swan, and it's going to be pink. So, geocache, you wanted to know how to make a duck, but here's a swan. It's pretty close. We don't need scissors, if I remember. Okay. Start on the white side, or it doesn't really matter if you're using construction paper or any other paper. You want to fold diagonally, so, wow. Fold diagonally. Until they meet at a point. Once you have this, fold it in half. So from here to this. Get this flat side towards you, so it's like this, and the flaps to the opening like this. Then you want to, so this is a little tricky, but just open up this flap and grab the corner and pull it towards you. So you see it's sort of like this, and then grab inside and like push it down. So just from here, just grab the corner like this and pull it down to here, which will give you this. And flip it around, open this up and do the same thing. Grab the corner and pull it down. Do a little bit of adjusting. And you should have these flaps. It should open up to something like this. Now, once you're here, you want to, this is actually, let me zoom in. This is kind of a harder part. So from here, you want to grab this corner right here, make sure everything's good, and sort of push it in towards the center so that you get this. So let me push it a little bit further so that it's flush with this. Then on the top, you want to line it up with that line that you have there. Then we're just do the same thing on the other side. Push it in so that it gets both flush with this line and the top line. Then you can push it down. And this could be easily adjusted when you do this. Like, now you have this. Oh. This. Just fold it in. Just do the exact same thing on the other side. Grab it like this. Grab this corner with your thumb like on the edge. And then just push it towards the middle. And there is a little gap in the center, like right there, where you want to line up the piece of paper to, and then line it up with the other line, and you should have a triangle, which then you repeat. It's kind of a hard thing. I can't do it perfectly, but there should be no white, a little to no white, like this edge here. That's pretty good. Basically, you just want to point. This is a little hard also. There. You want to grab this where there's divots so you could like slide your finger through. Grab this and sort of pull it, like, bring it up. So it's like this. This is like the inward fold. So you could like bring the flap up and then like push it together at the same time. So if it wants to, basically you grab it, bring it up, and then put your finger under here and bend it so that it does this. Then you should get something like that. Then you go on to the other side, pull this, do the same exact thing, bring it up, and then put your finger in here and use your other fingers to push it together. I usually do it like this. One side is higher up than the other side, so here's the tail, here's the head. Now you just want to open up the flap, put your fingers in, and pinch it together. Now you have a head, and the tail stays like this. Now the wings, you could do really a lot of things. I like to match it up with these corners here so that it could stand. So you just match the wing sizes. Then you can bring them down to whatever length you want. Try to keep them as even as you can. And there you have a stand... Oh. Oh, I see. Make a slight adjustment. Now you have, spread the bottom out a bit, a standing swan. And there's also something else you could do. I don't really remember how you do it. But it also flaps its wings. Oh, here we go. Well, that's not it, but it does flap its wings too. And you can blow into the bottom to puff up this piece, which makes it like a body. So here's all the things. That is the end of this tutorial, I guess, but paper cup works as a cup. You can also push the corners in and then make a standing cup. A water bomb. You can put water in it. You can fill it just air. It kind of looks cool. You could use it as a little soccer ball. Ninja star. It's actually flies, so if you do this and throw it, it will fly sort of through the sky. And paper swan. Looks pretty nice. You give them as a gift or something. So if you want to see any more origami tutorials, that would be cool. I do like doing some origami. I can learn new stuff, and also to teach you guys, I do also have a book of origami. Some that actually, I do have one more thing which I'm gonna use. Also, a scrap piece of paper, because it's a paper airplane. One of the easiest. So, basic paper airplane. I bet every single person watching has ever done this. But this is, it's like a basic paper airplane, but a little complicated. What am I doing? Everybody's done this, right? Fold in the edges. Like this. But instead of folding it like this, fold this side like this. So now, you fold this edge in so that it meets up with the other one, keeping a tip. Now you have something that looks like this. Now you can fold it in half and then flip it, fold down the whole entire wing so that it matches up with the bottom. Then flip it and you can do the same. Fold down the whole wing so that it's flush and matches with the bottom. Now you have a paper airplane. Should look like something like this. And these actually fly really well. Since it's the end, I'll show you around. Here, I'll give you a demonstration. Here's the paper airplane. You know how you normally hold it. That's pretty nice paper airplane. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Live stream, I mean. It will be video, but there's all the things we made today. And, well, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and hope you enjoyed.